good evening, everybody, and welcome to A-Town High School here in Abingdon, Illinois, as we get ready for some Tuesday night boys basketball here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. My name's Wyatt Reed, as we get ready for this matchup here on the JV side here to start things out tonight, as the A-Town Tornadoes hosting the Princeville Princes in what promises to be a good matchup. We got the A-Town Tornadoes on the boys' side playing some pretty good basketball here over the last several ball games. A little up and down when you look at the record, but you look at the kind of basketball that they've been playing. They've been playing really good since they came back from the holiday break. So looking forward to seeing how they match up against a Princeville side, which on the varsity side is coming into this one red hot. They come in winners of 13 games in a row on the varsity side. And they're a deep roster no matter where you look here on the Princeville side. So we'll see how this all plays out tonight as the Princeville Princes taking on the A-Town Tornadoes. It is one of quite a few games that we got here on TSSR. And we are happy to bring you some basketball here this evening. I know we've got some other games going on our sister stations here, our family of networks, I should say, right here on this YouTube page. So you can go to the homepage here, this YouTube homepage, click on the live tab, and you'll be able to check out all of the great basketball going on here tonight, as there is multiple games going on here, just about to get underway here on the JV side for most of those games. So looking forward to a great night of basketball. We'll take a look at some of those scores as we go through the night if we get a little bit of time. But very excited to be here once again. A lot of home games here for the A-Town boys as they get ready to go down the stretch. They come in off of a win last Friday against Roval Williamsfield, 72-50. And they'll have quite a few home games. They've got this one here against Princeville, and then they have a short drive over to Biggsville to take on West Central on, what is that? That is coming up on Friday, I should say. Saturday, they're back here at home against Illini West, and then Tuesday back here against Knoxville. Thursday, it's against West Prairie here. So a lot of home games here over the next couple of weeks here for A-Town as the season winds down here this season. But again, I mentioned that we got Princeville coming into this one. They have won 13 games in a row. They currently sit at 17-3 on the season. Not ranked in the state, but certainly a team that not a lot of teams want to mess with here. And A-Town is going to be trying to stop them here in a little Lincoln Trail Conference basketball action here. Good to be hanging out with you here this evening, and feel free to get into the comments. Let us know your thoughts on the action at hand as we see how this one plays out here tonight. I'm excited for it. I know you guys are excited for it as well. Let me see, what was that last score that I found here? Princeville coming in off of their last win. They got a win against Midwest Central, 53-24. So this team is rolling, but let's start on the JV side of things, which hopefully I've got the correct rosters. I think I do. So I was looking at the rosters here, and their JV roster that they gave me is all sophomores, and then they have the freshmen in another team, so they have a completely different freshman team. Now, if they wanted to, bring in some of those freshmen in a JV game, which is certainly possible, I don't know if I got enough slots on my score sheet. So we'll see how this all plays out here for Princeville. But A-Town, their starters are out there on the floor, as you can see. Starting out there here today is Caden Rogers, number 31. Number 24 is Owen Timmons. Trey Keenan, number 3. He is out there. I only see 4 A-Town. The other one's on the other side of the floor. Carson Slagle is out there. Tip-off won by A-Town. Branson Thomas getting another start here on the JV side. We are currently underway, and good to be hanging out with you here this evening as we got a whistle and an early foul is called here. 6:51 to go in this opening quarter, and that foul is going to be on Blake Dickinson. So he picks up the first, team's first here in the opening seconds of this ball game. There's a jumper from the corner. Carson Slagle getting off to a good start. That one's up and good for 3. 3 points for A-Town. They take the early lead. Carson Slagle, if my memory serves me right, had a pretty good game last time out against Roval Williamsfield. He did. He had 17 points in that ball game. Good screen. Here comes Princeville the other way. That one up and good, as that's Jackson Kraft coming the other way and laying it up and in. Princeville on the board. We've got a 3-2 start. A little bit of action here early on. There's Slagle up top. He goes right side. He'll get it back up top to Keenan. Keenan, a very good player here in the early ranks of the A-Town boys basketball program. Going to be a really good player once he becomes an upperclassman here at A-Town High School. 5:55 to go here. A-Town with the 3-2 lead. Driving the baseline. Slagle kicks it back out. Caden Rogers drives. There's top of the key. There's a three on the way for Keenan. That one off the back rim. That's no good. Keenan had 16 points in the JV win. The JV boys, last time we were here, got a 60-32 win over Roval Williamsfield. There's a jumper. There's a three on the way. That one off the rim. That's no good by Blake Dickinson. And the rebound comes out. Here come the Tornadoes. 5:22 to go here, first quarter. Just underway. Crowd still filing in as they kick it into the corner. Here's Slagle. Slagle gets it right side now to Keenan. Up top, Branson Thomas, who we've seen a little bit more of here over the last couple of weeks. That one up and under. It's Caden Rogers getting that one to go. And Caden Rogers makes it 5-2. The A-Town Tornadoes with the early lead. 4:55 to go. Nearly lost it. Able to get it back is James Hunt. As far as I know, I've got the right roster here on the Princeville side. That one hits the underneath part of the rim, and it will be out of play. So that will be a turnover with 4:44 to go here, first quarter. Keenan will inbound the basketball. Bringing it up the floor is Carson Slagle. Slagle gets it left side. Caden Rogers. Slagle will swing it right side here to Keenan as they'll set up the offense. Keenan tries to split a double team, and he does so successfully. Lays that one up and good. Trey Keenan with his first basket. 7-2, A-Town with the early lead. 4:20 to go, first quarter. Left side, trying to get the move. James Hunt. Hunt gets it up top here. Hunter Cornell, number 5. Hunt with it now up top as he gets it left side. Well, whistling a foul is going to be called. Trey Keenan's going to pick up his first foul. First foul on the Tornadoes here in the early going. So with 4:01 to go here, both teams have picked up their first foul. Certainly a refreshing start after last night's girls game that we had here at A-Town High School. Boy, they called fouls, and I feel like every possession in the first half. Oh, that was one of those games, man. Well, you get those games, you get those crews every now and then that want to call things, they want to focus on something that maybe they missed in the last game that they did. Well, they must have missed a lot because, oh my, last night was interesting. Up top, driving inside is Carroll, and now he's going to bank that one off the backboard, up and good. Gavin Carroll on the score sheet, and the Princes back to within 3. It's 7-4. Caden Rogers with it right side, 3:20 to go, first quarter. Here's Keenan. Refs do a good job. I'm not trying to pick on him or anything, but that was a long game last night. Varsity game, as that one off the fingertips. I think it's going to be off of Keenan. No, it's actually going to be off of Princeville, so it'll be A-Town basketball. 3:07 to go. Here in the first. Gets it up top. Branson Thomas all by himself. Top of the key. 3! That's up and good. Branson Thomas, he's been playing really well these last couple of weeks. He's earned this playing time here on the JV side, and he hits a 3, makes it 10-4. 2:52 to go here, first quarter. Up top, right side. Gets it. A 3 on the way from the wing. That one well short. Gavin Carroll. I don't think he had the grip on that one. Coming the other way, here comes Carson Slagle. Little turnaround move. Oh, what a play there. A little floater. That's up and good. Carson Slagle with another basket. He's got 5. A 12-4 start for the Tornadoes. Timeout on the floor with 2:33 to go here in this first quarter. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
Whoops, wrong button. Dwayne getting a little ahead of himself there. 2:33 to go here, first quarter. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call. Got Zach joining us in the comments here, watching all the way from Avon, Illinois. All the way so far. But hey, we appreciate you joining us here since you're not able to join us here tonight. There's Zach. Good to have everybody with us. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're pulling for here tonight. Give us your reaction to some of this action. We get some people pretty far away. I had people from Gulfport, Mississippi, I think, and North Dakota joins us. We had California a few weeks ago. Georgia a few times. Yeah, we've got Florida. Had a full conversation with a guy from Florida one time. There's a jumper from the corner. There's a three. That one didn't hit the rim. Battle for the basketball. Another tie-up. Back-to-back tie-ups this time. That is going to keep it, give it to A-Town, I should say. 12-4, A-Town with the lead. 2:13 to go, first quarter. That's what it's all about, though. Getting the families in here who can't make it to these ball games, watching their young family members battle it out. That's what TSSR is all about here. We appreciate Dwayne letting us do this. It was Dwayne's vision years ago that we do this. Nice pass inside after all that scramble. And the scramble drill works. It's up and good. Trey Keenan with his second basket. A-Town now leads by double figures. 14-4 the score. As we're coming up on a minute and a half to go in this opening quarter. Right side it goes. Right wing three. That one on the way. That one rattles out halfway down and out. No good. Battle for the rebound. Kraft gets it back up top. Now back to James Hunt. There's a jumper from the corner. That is a three, and that one's no good. Keenan comes away with the basketball, and we got a foul called. That'll be on Princeville, their second here in the quarter with 1:20 to go here in the first. We got a full substitution here as Kyler Sarnes comes in. We got some freshmen in there, so let me get those guys in there. Ito Arnett, number 44, and number 42 is Chase Eberly. 1:10 to go, opening quarter. Trey Keenan, that's a three on the way, and he was wide open on that one, and he hits. Trey Keenan's feeling it early. He's got 7. A-Town currently leads 17-4. Up top, nice little move there, getting inside. A nice little scoop, but he's unable to make it count. That was Kyler Sarnes. Here comes Keenan with it. Oh, tried to get that one to the baseline. A little too tall for the tallest player on the floor, Owen Timmons. I think he's the tallest player on the floor. I don't know for certain. Yeah, the A-Town doesn't have their heights, their starting heights on their rosters. There's a steal. Branson Thomas gonna go to the basket. Oh, he missed the layup. Offensive rebound though. Timmons tried to put it up, no good, but a foul. And that'll be another foul on Princeville. That'll be their third. A-Town is rolling right now. They're on a 10-0 run. It was a close ball game, 7-4 a little while ago. Owen Timmons, first free throw on the way. It's up and good. So Owen Timmons on the score sheet. And that means all 5 starters for A-Town have scored here in this first quarter. And that is certainly some good news if you're Coach Batson. And that's up and good as well, 19-4. Right side it goes. Here's Hunt driving inside. Double team on him. Tried to get it inside to big number 42, Eberly. Here comes Keenan the other way, all the way to the basket, no good. Timmons, the offensive tip up, no good with 10 seconds to go. Princeville will have a chance to get the final basket. Here's Dickinson with it. He drives inside, kicks it. There's a jumper. Eberly from the corner. That one's up and good. As that is Chase Eberly getting it to go just in the nick of time. 19-6 our score as we finished one quarter of basketball. We are back after this TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wide read on the call, as you see head coach of the JV side, Aaron Kauser for Princeville, trying to get his guys motivated to get back in this ball game here, as A-Town has gotten off to a hot start. They went on a 12-0 run in the later portions of that quarter that just ended moments ago with the basket before we went to break. But still a long hill to climb if you're Princeville, down 13 after one quarter. Underway with our second 7-minute period. James Hunt with it up top, gets it now to Skylar Sarnes. Sarnes goes to the free throw line and hands it back off to Hunt. Hunt will go to the baseline, swing it back out. Eberly, I think, intercepted that one. I think it was intended for Blake Dickinson. Hunt will take a jumper from the free throw line, had to adjust, and oh, he got the shooter's touch. Oh, what a play by James Hunt, getting that one to go. Back-to-back buckets for the Princes. They're down by 11, gets it into the corner, Carson Slagle. Trey Keenan, he was red hot in that opening quarter, tried to get it inside there to Rogers. Kicks it back out, Slagle with it. They have a man open, and A-Town didn't see it. We got a whistle. We got a tie-up. A-Town will keep possession. 6:05 to go here, second quarter. Didn't see who that was. I think it was Caden Rogers. Or no, that was Elias Carrion, who every time I put him at number 2, which is what he's listed on the roster. He wears number 1. There's a jumper from the baseline. That's up and good. Carson Slagle with another basket. 21-8 our score. Slagle now with 7 points as well. And we got a whistle. A foul is called on. That's going to be on Carson Slagle. That'll be his first. Team's first. Here in quarter number 2. Anyway, what I was trying to say about Carrion there, but every time I put him down at number 2, which is what he's listed at, he wears number 1. And so today I put number 2, or put number 1, because he usually wears that, and today he's wearing number 2. There's a jumper from the corner. That one high off. That came down from the rafters. Blake Dickinson for 3. You never win in this business, though. There's a corner pass to Carson Slagle. No, you cannot. You can't predict the future is absolutely right. There's Keenan, splits the defense. Oh, that was halfway down and out on that floater. 5:15 to go, second quarter. A-Town leads by 10. Led by as much as 15 in the first quarter. Pass goes inside on Slagle. That one blocked away. Nice play by Keenan. As that one, Ito Arnett tried to go inside. Here comes Keenan the other way. He gets the contact, a foul called. And that's going to send Trey Keenan to the line where he'll shoot 2. See who they call that foul on for Princeville. That'll be on Chase Eberly, his first. Team's first. With 4:57 to go here, second quarter, as that one rattles out. Ooh, that's a tough miss there for Keenan. Keenan again leading the way here with 7 points, tied with Carson Slagle for the team lead. There's a second free throw up and good, so Trey Keenan now in the lead with the team points. He has got 8. 22-11 our score. Right side, here's Hunt. Stops, picks up his dribble, gets it up top now to Sarnes. Left side, gets it to Dickinson, who hit that rainbow jumper a moment ago. Now he floats that one up and good. Boy, a good couple of baskets there for Blake Dickinson. He's got 5. And it's back to a single digit. Oops, nope, no it's not. It's a 10-point game. No, yeah, it is. That one, no good. 9-point game. Always go with your gut, kids. Always say that. I was right the first time. It's 22 13. Up top, Arnett gets it up top to Dickinson. Now here's Eberly with it. Hands it off right side to Sarnes. Sarnes picks up his dribble. Back to Arnett, left side to Hunt. 3:55 to go here, second quarter. Hunt drives, kicks it back out. A little inside-out action. There's a three on the way. That one's short. Good look by Dickinson. Can't get it to go. Here comes Keenan. 3-on-3 the other way. Nice pass. Slagle in close. Lays it up and in. Oh, what a play there on the fast break for A-Town. Nice find by Keenan, setting that basket up. 24-13. 3.5 to go second quarter. There's a floater. Right-handed hook shot. That one's up and good, as that's Kyler Sarnes. Back and forth action we go. Back to a 9-point game. 3:20 to go. Losing that one out of play. That's going to be out off the Princes. As into the ball game here for A-Town, that is number 11, and that is not Colby Hightower. That is Cooper Anderson. I was looking at the wrong roster there. Inside, there's a jumper from the elbow. That one's no good by Slagle. Offensive rebound for Anderson. 24-15 our score, second quarter. Here's Keenan, drives, there's a jumper from the elbow. Banks that one up and in. The bank is open late. Here on a Tuesday evening, Trey Keenan gets that to go. 26-15, a little right-handed floater for Dickinson. It's no good. Might have rushed that shot there. Here comes Keenan the other way. Swings it left side. There's Thomas, a three from the wing. It's no good. Battle around, a rebound comes into the hands of Oliver Mellick. Into the game. Here comes Mellick. Boy, he's got some speed, and that one in no good, but a foul. Boy, he turned on the Jets. Cooper Anderson going to pick up the foul. That is A-Town's second here in the quarter. 2:39 to go, second quarter. And Oliver Mellick puts the first one up and good. 26-16. Dax Anderson on for a short time. He'll check out. Owen Timmons will check in his place. That one off the rim, no good. Here comes Keenan, 2:38 to go. Nice pass up the floor. But they're going to have to slow it down here. Slagle will swing it left side. Here's Thomas. Gets it to Slagle. There's a jumper from the wing on the way. That one well short. And a rebound into the hands of Eberly. Here comes Oliver Mellick. Left side, or right side, excuse me. Getting that one inside. Nice pass, and we got a whistle. Hunter Cornell is fouled. Cornell's the biggest player on the floor here. Cornell listed at 6'4". Can you imagine being 6'4" as a sophomore?
I'm a junior and I'm 5 foot, so no, I cannot.
I'm 30 and I'm 5'8".
Oh, well,
Like,
you're taller than me, so.
that is nuts. Is that a one-handed? Did I just see that?
Yeah.
He just put a one-handed free throw and he swished it. However, I mean, hey, you do you. I've never in my life. Let's see this. He did it again and he went 2 for 2. I got to give him a hand on that. That is impressive. That is incredible. 26-18. Princeville's back to within 8. That might be one of the highlights of my year, seeing a kid do a one-handed shot. That one tips, stolen away. Here comes Princeville with it, and they lose it. We got a whistle. Oh, we got a travel called on or excuse me, they're going to call that on Princeville. Oh, no, they called it on A-Town. Okay, they pointed the wrong way. Happens to the best of us. Jackson Kraft will bring it up, or inbound it, get it to Mellick. 1:50 to go here, first half. Princeville's worked their way back here into this ball game. Very much in this ball game now as they get it up top. Left side. Here is Mellick. He's going to go to the baseline, turn on the Jets. Oh, he missed it, but he almost got his own rebound. Tried to save it, but he was on the baseline. That kid has got some serious speed. 1:33 to go here, second quarter. I'm still blown away by those free throws by Hunter Cornell. That was the highlight of the day right there. Not very often do I say free throws are the highlighter of the day, especially after yesterday. There's a jumper. Corner three. That's up and good. Cooper Anderson gets an answer. A-Town needed that one. Puts them back up double figures. It's 29-18. Right side, here's Melik. He's going to spin, go to the baseline, hand it off. That one inside, blocked away by Keenan. Here comes A-Town the other way, gets it to Keenan. Extra pass to Slagle. Tried to put it up, no good. I think the official wanted to call a foul. He didn't do it. Here's Anderson with it, though. Offensive rebound for A-Town. Keenan gets it inside. Here's Timmons. Step back. That's a jumper. That might have been partially blocked. It was. That's the official signal. Handing it off right side. 38 seconds to go. First half. Keenan going to shoot a three, and he missed it. Rebound into the hands of Cornell. So Princeville can play for the last shot with 30 seconds to go. No shot clock here. Right side, Dickinson. Here's Melik. 29-18 our score. Good action here in the opening quarter. Swinging it left side, 17 seconds. Back to Melik with 13. Crosses over, goes left. Free throw line. Gets it inside. That's number 24, Jackson Kraft, backing down with 6. He'll get close, get it no good. Offensive rebound blocked away by Keenan. 2 seconds, 1 second, three-quarter court. Oh, that one's no good. You want to plug yourself back in there? There we go. We're back up and running there. We went black for a second, as that is going to end our first half. Your cord's not in quite correctly. 29-18 our score here. We can fix it during our interview here. As we go to the halftime interview, we're going to sit down with some folks from our friends at MDH, as they're our title sponsor here. We wouldn't be able to do this without them, obviously, so we certainly appreciate all the work that they put in, and also the kindness that they provide us here to do this here for TSSR. So Dwayne's going to sit down and have a chat with one of the great folks there at MDH. When we come back, we'll take a look at the scoring breakdown and get you ready for the second half. Great action, opening half. 29-18 our score. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
All right, well, we're here with Bill Murdoch, and this is the second year in a row, Bill, that I've talked to you.
Yes, unfortunately.
Yeah, probably unfortunately for you. I think you might have been the most talked about interview of all of our MDH interviews last year, though.
I don't know whether I need to be proud of that or ashamed of that. I don't know which one to go with.
Maybe both. I don't know.
Probably.
The thing that I find comical is I gave you a hard time last year, as I said, because, man, you're way up the ladder. You know, you're a high-end employee for me to be talking to, and you're even higher up the road now than you were last year.
Yeah. Yes. Last year when we spoke, I was the CFO, the Chief Financial Officer, and since then I've been in the CEO role, Chief Executive Officer here at the hospital for about 8 months now.
Well, not to toot your horn, but everything I hear is good coming out of MDH since you've taken over. So what was your mindset when you stepped into that role, and what do you see MDH doing here?
Well, I've never had aspirations to be a CEO of a hospital, but we have a great team here, and I just felt it was that time in my career to step in and take over and see how it goes. We have a great team here at MDH, very proud of everybody. They're very passionate and have a lot of pride in the organization. So it just made that job so much easier for me to step into my new role.
Yeah, it's easy to work with people who want to do a good job, isn't it? And it seems like everybody I talk to here is that kind of person.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Everybody's engaged, and they want to do well, and they want to succeed. And we want them to succeed here at the organization.
I think MDH has always had a pretty good name in the area. What are you trying to do for MDH to even step that up a little bit more?
Right. So Pat Osterman and myself, we've done a lot of community relationship building, reaching out to the community leaders, reaching out to our competitors to see how we can work together better to be a stronger organization overall.
Yeah, strong organization, and you guys continue to add pieces and parts. You've expanded to Monmouth. We talked a little bit about that with your urgent care and physical therapy. The pharmacy is looking really nice right now.
Right, and it's ready to come online. The construction's finishing up this week, and then next step is to get the certifications, inspections going. So we should be open for business later at the end of this year or first part of January.
So we mentioned last year you're relatively local to the McDonough County area. So You're one of the first CEOs that I remember that's local to McDonough. You have like a foothold in the area. Does that make this job, not that being CEO of any company doesn't have meaning, but does it mean a little more for you because you are from here?
It does, and it helps. I think it builds trust because they know I'm local. I'll have that connection with the community. Yes, my mother owns farmland south of town. My father-in-law owns farmland here. My wife's a bomber. She's a leatherneck. I'm a leatherneck. We got kids that are leathernecks too. So I feel like we have a lot of fabric in the community to take this organization to the next level.
Well, we're going to keep the interview shorter, but I cannot get done with this interview without asking if you got any deer last year.
I did. Actually, yes, I did. And as we talked last year too, I participate Hunters for the Hungry, where we donate our harvest, and I did that last year. So yes, I was successful.
So you spend a lot of time at MDH and helping people, and then you're helping people when you're at home too.
Try to. That's a little different. You're by yourself, and sometimes that's good to decompress and do all that. But yeah, no, it works out well.
So what's been the biggest surprise? You never had any ideas of wanting to be CEO. What's been the biggest surprise so far since you've taken a job?
Oh, I think just the loyalty our staff has for the organization. They want it to do well, and I think with that support has made this job so much better for me.
Well, Bill, I appreciate you talking to me. It's always fun getting to talk to you, so hopefully we'll do it again next year, and we'll have new big things to talk about from MDH.
Let's plan on it, and thank you for your time and having me on again this year after last year.
Hey, not a problem. Like I said, you were the biggest fan that I think supported video of all of them. So we'll see if you can continue that. Maybe I should give an award.
You think?
I think we should come up with an award.
Okay. You work on that.
Okay,
and then we'll talk about it.
Okay, I'll do that. We'll be back with the second half in just a few minutes.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
And welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call as we are sitting here at the half. A good first half of action here in our JV matchup. If this is a precursor of what we're going to see on the varsity side, we should be in for a great night of basketball here as the A-Town Tornadoes currently leading Princeville by the score of 29-18. The Princes played pretty good down the stretch there, cutting a once 15-point deficit down to, what was it at one point? They got it down to 8 at one point, but weren't able to get any closer than that as a 3 down the stretch for A-Town by Cooper Anderson, I believe it was, who gave the A-Town Tornadoes back into the double-figure lead category. So let's take a look at the scoring breakdown here as you see some of the scorers there on the score sheet. Trey Keenan, number 3 on the left-hand side of your screen. He is the game's leading scorer with 10 points. 9 points also in this ball game by Carson Slagle. It was 3 points for Branson Thomas, 3 points for Cooper Anderson, 2 points for Owen Timmons, and 2 points for Caden Rogers. For Princeville, their leading scorer was Blake Dickinson, who came in, hit a 3, and also had another basket after that. He finishes with 5 points there for Princeville. And then it was kind of a good team effort. A lot of guys pitching in, but it was only 1 basket or 2 at very most. Actually, it was all 1 basket, maybe a couple free throws from Hunter Cornell. But you've got Gavin Carroll, Kyler Sarnes, Hunter Cornell, as I mentioned, James Hunt, Jackson Kraft, and Chase Eberle, all with 2 points, and then 1 point in this ball game for Oliver Millick, number 11 there on that right side of the screen. So with that being said, that is the scoring breakdown in this JV matchup, and the action what we got there in that first half was very entertaining basketball, especially compared to the game that we saw. Again, I pointed it out yesterday. Again, I don't want to harp too much on that, but kind of a night and day difference. We saw maybe 3 or 4 fouls in that entire half. It wasn't much. It was a very well played basketball on both sides, and we should be in for a great second half here between the Tornadoes and the Princes. And then we'll have the varsity game a little bit later on here tonight, and that should be a good one. Princeville comes in, winners of 13 in a row on the varsity side. Coming in off of a big win against Midwest Central last time out. 53-24 was the score, so they play some very good defense. And it's going to be a tough challenge here for A-Town, but A-Town's been playing some pretty good basketball here down the last couple of weeks, especially since coming back from the holiday break. They've got a pretty good record since that break. Let me see if I can tally that up real quickly here. They are, well, let's see, 5-3 since coming back from the new year. So playing some good ball. Should be a good conference matchup here in the Lincoln Trail Conference. And we're happy that you choose to join us here this evening. TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. My name's Wyatt Reed, again, joined by Alyssa, our camera girl here, helping me out this evening. We might be joined by Coach Dugan a little later on, the head coach of the A-Town girls basketball team. He talked about possibly coming up here and doing a little color commentary. We'd be happy to have him up here if he's listening here this evening. I think he's working. Now, so we'll see. He's a busy man. He's always working now. Up top it goes. We are underway here. Here's Millick getting the start here in the second half. Right side it goes to James Hunt. Back to Millick. He thought about it. Getting it to Dickinson. Dickinson, he likes to shoot it. He'll put that one up, no good. Off the top of the rim, no good. Getting the offensive rebound. Turnaround shot, no good. Another offensive rebound. Put back up and good. It's Jackson Kraft getting that one to go. And it's 29-20 as we start things here in the third quarter. 29-20 the score, 6:07 to go. That one's intercepted as it comes the other way, going all the way to the basket. Right-handed layup, Jackson Kraft, back-to-back buckets. And here come the Princes. Back to within 7, closest they've been in quite a while. Closest they've been since A-Town went on a 12-0 run in the first quarter into the second quarter. The defense is starting to suffocate a little bit better there, as there's Keenan splitting the double team. Nice pass to Timmons. Timmons inside. He might have overran, and he's going to get bailed out by a foul. That foul is going to be on Jackson Kraft. That'll be his second. And the Prince's first here in this half. 5:32 to go. First free throw on the way. It's up no good by Timmons. Timmons had 6 points the last time out in the JV contest against Rova Williamsfield. Second free throw's up and good. He's currently at 3 points here tonight. 30-22, A-Town back up 8. Still got a ball game here as that one's up top. Millick with it inside. That one nearly intercepted. It goes right side. Here is James Hunt. Oh, and they might have thrown that one away unless A-Town tipped it. They did not. And it goes out of play, so it'll be a turnover. Feel free to get in the comments once again. Let us know who you're pulling for, where you're watching from. Just give us your 2 cents on whatever it is you want us to chat about here. As long as it's basketball related or sports related as a whole. That one's tipped and intercepted. A nice play. Blake Dickinson. Dickinson slings it left side to Hunt. Under 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Still an 8-point ball game. Into the corner, Dickinson. Corner 3 on the way. That one's short. Gets his own rebound back. And then he gets it into Cornell, who can't get that one to go. Man, I was hoping he'd get fouled. I'd like to see him shoot some more free throws. In case you missed it in the first half, Hunter Cornell, big number 5, master of the one-handed free throw. As that one, a turnover by A-Town. They stepped on the baseline. 4:28 to go, third quarter. Princes will have the basketball again, bringing it up the floor. Oliver Millick. Millick's been playing pretty good here, coming in off the bench today. Gets it, tried to get it inside to Cornell, and it's tipped, stolen away. Here is Carson Slegel. He had a good first half. Finished with 9 points. Timmons Gets it left side to Trey Keenan. 4:10 to go, third quarter. Keenan steps back towards the logo. He'll reset. Gets it left side to Carson Slagle. Slagle gets a screen from Keenan to no avail. He'll get it back to Slagle. Right side, Caden Rogers. Rogers turns, looking for help. 3:45 to go here in the third. Keenan, maybe the step back. He'll shoot a three. He's all by himself. Why not? That was halfway down and out. Rebound into the hands of Princeville. Jackson Kraft with that rebound. Dickinson all by himself. He's going to try it again. Boy, that trigger finger. I mean, he likes to pull that trigger. I think it went out of bounds off of A-Town, so it'll be Princeville basketball once again. A-Town's had some struggles rebounding the ball here in the second half. It's led to second chance opportunities. Here's Cornell inside. That one's tipped, nearly stolen away, but Mellick gets it back. Little elbow jumper. That's no good. Rebound falls into the hands of A-Town. Branson Thomas comes away with it. 3:20 to go, third quarter. Right side, Caden Rogers. Now to Keenan. Back to Rogers. He'll drive, swinging it into the corner. Carson Slagle goes inside, gets it close, puts it up and in on the baseline. Carson Slagle gets that one to go. We got a whistle. We got a timeout called. A-Town calls the timeout. That'll be their first here in the ball game. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Let's just slow things down here a little bit. Get back to the game that we played in that first half. Got it back to within a 7-point ball game, did Princeville, but you know, A-Town's defense has tightened up here a little bit. And again, they just want to go back to the offense that they were running here. And I think that last basket was a good indicator of the kind of offense that A-Town wants to run. They want to get inside, get close, make some easy baskets. Don't get me wrong, I mean, a lot of players want to shoot the three as well, but like to get the ball close, get some easier baskets, make your day not as difficult. 3:05 to go here in quarter number 3. Here's Mellick bringing it up the floor. He'll get it past the timeline. He turns on the Jets, goes all the way to the basket, missed the layup. Offensive rebound, though. That one's blocked away, and Jackson Kraft will go to the line. Foul called. Let's see who that one's on. That's on Owen Timmons. That'll be his second. Team's first. Again, very well played here in this second half. It's third quarter, only 2 fouls between the two teams. And we've played 5 minutes, or 4 minutes, I guess, of basketball. First free throw's up and good by Jackson Kraft. He's at 7 points, 32-23. And the second one, that one's no good, missed the rim. Here comes A-Town, Branson Thomas with it. He'll get it, Caden Rogers. He thought about it, gets it to Slagle. Inside pass goes to Timmons, hands it off to Keenan. A little 2-3 zone here maybe for Princeville. It sure is a 2-3 zone. So A-Town's got to try to figure out how to break through this 2-3 zone. Here's Branson Thomas. How do you beat a zone? Shoot the three. That's usually what they say in the world of basketball, or you get it into the middle. But what do I know? Coach Dugan would know. We'll see if he get him here. Maybe we'll talk about that later on. A shot no good by Dickinson. He gets it back, and he throws it off of an A-Town defense. That is a good play right there by Blake Dickinson. Dickinson has been very impressive here. Hasn't been able to get the shots to fall here, but that was a very impressive play there. He'll get it again on the inbounds play. He'll shoot another three. Oh, he almost got the shooter's touch. 2 minutes to go, third quarter, 32-23. Hands it off to Rogers, right side. 32-23, a 9-point ball game. Still very much a ball game here. Timmons slings it out left side. Here's Slagle. Driving inside. Nice play there by Slagle. Missed the short jumper, though. Rebound into the hands of the Princes. I don't know if I've ever seen a lot of, I've seen, I guess, a few, but I don't know if I've seen too many teams in JV basketball running a 2-3 zone. See a lot of man-to-man in JV games. That one's tipped and intercepted. Here comes Trey Keenan with it the other way. 1:15 to go. Gets it out up top. Caden Rogers. Owen Timmons lost the handle, and it's stolen away by Jackson Kraft. 1:05 to go, third quarter. Swinging it left side. Gets it to James Hunt. Inside pass. Oh, he was looking for Kraft. I think he would have got him if he hit his hand, but he threw it over his hand, and that's going to be a turnover. Cooper Anderson will check into the ball game. Also Elias Carrion. .55 seconds to go here. A low-scoring third quarter. Just 3 points for A-Town, as that's a bump and a travel's called on Owen Timmons. Just 3 points for A-Town, 5 points for Princeville. After a 29-18 first half. Inside pass, good action, gets it back out. That one's no good by Eberly, and the rebound comes out. A-Town will have it, 33 seconds to go. Here's Carson Slagle. Dribbling the basketball, gets it back up top to Keenan, 27 seconds. Here's Keenan, goes right side. Still got that zone going. There's a whistle and a foul called. That'll be the second foul on Princeville. That's not really a bad idea there for Princeville. Oliver Millick picks up the foul. 22.5 seconds to go here, third quarter. A-Town will reset. If you're Princeville, I think you commit a couple more fouls here, as long as they're not shooting fouls. Why not? You got a few more to give. Inside pass goes to Timmons. Into the corner, Carson Slagle, open corner three on the way. That one off the rim, no good. Anderson, offensive rebound now. Tried to get it to Keenan, it's no good. 2 seconds, 1 second left. They've got to try to get a shot up, and that is not going to count. That one well too late. Low scoring affair, quarter number 3. Princeville still in this one though. A 9-point ball game. We go to the fourth here in our JV matchup. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Minimally invasive surgery offers a variety of benefits to the patient. We are now able to offer patients a variety of operations with small incisions rather than big open incisions. The surgeries that we can do now, minimally invasive, include bariatrics, hernia repair, colorectal surgeries, faster recovery, smaller incisions, faster time back to work.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call. Fourth quarter of action about to get underway, as we've got the A-Town Tornadoes currently up by 9 here in this JV affair. Tornadoes leading the Princeville Princes 32-23. Very low scoring third quarter. We had a good first half, a lot of action, 29-18, but Princeville outscores A-Town in that quarter 5-3. So, how the turntables, as old Steve Carell would say in the office. As we start the fourth quarter, A-Town will have it. Swinging it left side, Trey Keenan thought about it. Tried to go inside, Owen Timmons. Timmons, he might have walked with it. Either way, it's a tie-up, and it's going to be Princeville basketball. So possession arrow will go back to the Tornadoes now, which could be big. Right side, here's Dickinson driving the baseline. Trying to get it out to Eberly. It was tipped, but he does get it back. There's a jumper, top of the key. 3! That one's up and good. It's Gavin Carroll. Haven't heard much from him. He hit a basket in the first half, but since then has been very, very quiet. But that one is a big basket. It makes it a 2-possession ball game. Right side, we got a whistle and a foul called. That's going to be a foul on number 1, Gavin Carroll. He was quiet after the basket in the first half, but Carroll gets a basket here in the fourth, and he also picks up a foul. There's Carrion on the inbounds pass. It's up and good, a 3. Elias Carrion gets that one to go, and an answer. Anything you can do, I can do better, he says. 35-26 our score. Left side to Carroll, gets a screen, driving inside, swings it out. Melick to Eberly. Good ball movement. There's a jumper. That's from the corner. It's no good. Rebound, Owen Timmons. 5:50 to go here in the fourth quarter, 35-26. Inside pass, now back out. That's how you do it against the zone. Inside, tried to get it inside to Owen Timmons, but he was very well defended. That was a good play there by Chase Eberly, getting in and stopping Owen Timmons from advancing any further to the basket. Melick gets it right side to Eberly. 5:30 to go here in the fourth. Inside pass back to Melick. That's tipped, goes out. Back to Carroll. Good ball game on our hands here. Oh, and Melick throws it away. A little miscommunication with Gavin Carroll. Gavin Carroll was cutting to the basket, and Melick thought he was just going to stay right where he was on the wing. Anderson gets it. Inside pass. That one blocked away. Nice play there defensively. We got a whistle and a kick. Oh, no, they're going to call a foul, actually, on Blake. They're going to call a Blake Dickinson. Thought they were going to call it on 42 for a minute. But Dickinson picks up the foul. So the first foul on the Princes, actually the second foul on the Princes here in the quarter. My apologies. Here's Timmons, gets it into the corner. Slagle, he's been very quiet since the second half started. Got one basket here in the second half after having 9 points in the first half. 5 minutes to go. Fourth quarter, inside. Now back out. Here's Carrion. Back to Slagle. Carson Slagle, double team, thanks to that zone. This is just a very well-run zone. They get it back out to Slagle. He'll drive inside. Oh, what a move. Can't get the basket, however, and the rebound comes into the hands of Gavin Carroll. 2-on-2 the other way if they hurry. Dickinson, corner three on the way. That one's short. Hit the front of the rim. And we'll be out of a foul. Foul is called on number 42, Chase Eberly. That'll be his second, team's third. So with 4:33 to go here in the fourth, A-Town will get the ball back. As we wind down here in our JV matchup, getting ready for the varsity matchup here later tonight. A-Town will look to make it 2 in a row against a Princeville team who is red hot. Right wing three on the way. That one's up and good. That's Trey Keenan. You leave him that wide open, he'll hit it every time. 38-26 the score. A-Town back in front by 12. Here's Dickinson. Turns, gets it up top. Here's Carroll. Nice pass inside to Eberly. Goes inside and lays it up and in. Chase Eberly cuts the score back to within 10. Good find there. Eberly getting the basket. Here goes Slagle. Gets it right side Keenan. He'll shoot another one top of the key. That's no good. Eberly comes away with a rebound. 3:42 to go. Inside pass to Carroll. Running the fast break. It's up and good. Gavin Carroll, 7 points off the bench. And a quick timeout. That'll be a full timeout. So 38-30 our score. A-Town leading, but only by 8. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners, lately we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call as we are in the fourth quarter. Good action on our hands as the A-Town Tornadoes leading this thing, but only by 8. They've led by as much as 15. That was early in this ball game, where they led 19-4 after going on a 12-0 run. But with that being said, Princeville has been able to fight back. They've got it to within 7 or 8 points several times here in the second half, but have not been able to break through that barrier. So a timeout called. That was on Princeville, so they're down to 3 And we'll see how this one plays out. Nice defensive play out of the timeout. 3.5 to go. Nice play up the floor. Dickinson loses the handle, though, and he gets it back. Oh, he gets called for a carry. It's called for the carry. 3:19 to go here, fourth quarter. A-Town will bring it back up the floor, leading by 8. Gets a screen. Slagle swings it into the corner. Here's Anderson. He'll drive the baseline. Tried to get it to Keenan. He's bumped and fouled. Might have been a good thing for Princeville. That'll be a foul on Chase Eberly. That's his third. Team's fourth, so one more. A-Town will be shooting free throws. A-Town has not committed a foul here in this quarter. 3:07 to go. That could be very handy as the inside pass to Keenan. He'll step back. Jumper from the baseline. He gets it to go. It's Trey Keenan. Another great basket by Keenan, and he makes it a 10-point game once again. 2:50 to go here in the fourth. Top of the key, Dickinson. That one off the rim, no good, and letting it go out of play is Branson Thomas. 2:45 left here in the fourth. 40-30. Bringing it up the floor is Trey Keenan. He'll get it to Owen Timmons. Thomas with it. Tried to swing that one into Owen Timmons. And then they tried to get it to Dickinson running the fast break. Unable to handle it. Back the other way. 2:25 to go in the fourth. 40-30. Carson Slagle is bumped and fouled, and that's going to send him to the line. Let's see who they call that foul on. That's going to be on number 2, Blake Dickinson. That's his third. And that is the 5th on Princeville, so that's going to send the Tornadoes to the line. 2:20 to go, fourth quarter. Carson Slagle. Good day for him. He had 9 points in the first half, but kind of quiet here in the second half, and that quiet stretch continues as he misses the first free throw. 11 points, though, in this ball game. Another one on the way. It's up, and it's good. So make it a dozen. 41-30. A-Town with an 11-point lead. Right side. Back in the ball game is James Hunt. There's a jumper from the free throw line. That's up and good. James Hunt banks that one home. 41-32 now the score. 2 minutes to go. We still got a ball game here, folks. Slagle going to go inside. Tried to get it to Timmons. They tried that play so often here in the second half. They try to get to the elbow and then bounce a pass to Owen Timmons as he's trying to cut to the basket. It's worked, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 times, but it's been well defended by Princeville here. A-Town's had to adjust. We got a whistle and a foul called. Cooper Anderson going to go to the line as he's fouled by his number 11 counterpart, Oliver Millick. That's his second. And so Anderson going to the line here, trying to put the lead back into double figures. Don't forget our varsity game coming up later on tonight. Princeville winners of 13 in a row. Cooper Anderson misses the first. A-Town looking to stop that winning streak here tonight in Lincoln Trail Conference basketball. Should be a good one. I'm excited for it as the free throw's on the way. It's up and good. Anderson with 4 points here tonight. Lead back into double figures. 42-32. Bringing it up the floor. 1:45 to go here, fourth quarter. Princeville's got to move quickly. Mellick spins, drives inside. He'll go inside, and he'll draw a foul on Owen Timmons. So Timmons will get called for the foul. A-Town side didn't like the call. It's their first foul here in the quarter at 1:41. That's pretty good if you think about it. Going a long time without fouling as the first free throw off the back of the rim. No good. Boy, can't be missing those with the clock stopped. Trying to come back from a 10-point deficit. Tough misses there as the next one on the way for Mellick hits up and good. 2 points for Mellick. Back to a single-digit deficit. 42-33. A-Town brings it up the floor. Cooper Anderson with it. Double team on him. That one's stolen away. Oh, they gave the timeout. 30-second timeout to A-Town, and A-Town might have caught a break because it looked like Princeville got the steal. But a timeout called, 30-second timeout. We'll take it as well. Back after this, TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
You would get the opportunity to see so many different things that if you worked at a bigger hospital, you may not be able to see. You know, work is not just about the job, it's also about the people that work alongside you. And we have the best teamwork. They're like a second family. Sometimes you can't get that feeling other places.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call. 1:29 to go here, fourth quarter. A-Town may have gotten bailed out by a timeout called by Coach Batson. It looked like Princeville got the steal before they granted the timeout, but I don't know. Maybe I didn't see it quite correctly as we got a whistle, and it's going to be A-Town basketball still. Good defense there by the Princes. Trying to make it very difficult. Oh, wow, nearly an over and back. Maybe another break for A-Town. Driving inside, Keenan going to go all the way to the basket. No good, but a foul. Trey Keenan's been great here tonight. He's got 15 points. Following up his 16-point burst against Roval Williamsfield Friday night. First free throw on the way. That one, oh boy, it hit the front end of the rim and rattled in still. That is definitely the shooter's touch. 43-33 the score. One more for Keenan. It's up and good. 17 points here tonight for Trey Keenan. Got a substitution. It's 44-33. By the way, the foul was on Jackson Kraft. That's his third here in this ball game. 11-point game, 1:15 to go. Mellick. Princeville's got to move quickly as they try to get it out. Oh, and they lose it out of play, but it's going to go out on A-Town. Gavin Carroll couldn't save it, but didn't need to save it. Checking back into the ball game here. I think Branson Thomas back into the ball game. 17 points for Trey Keenan, 12 points for Carson Slagle here tonight. Second straight JV game that I've done that A-Town has done that. They've had a couple of guys in double figures. Coming up on 1 minute to go. Inside pass. Backing down, trying to get inside is Kraft, and they let Kraft get that one up and in. They didn't want to commit a foul. 44-35 the score. We got a quick timeout by Princeville. And Princeville wants to talk this over. It's a full timeout. We'll take 30 seconds back after this. TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
Minimally invasive surgery offers a variety of benefits to the patient. We are now able to offer patients a variety of operations with small incisions rather than big open incisions. The surgeries that we can do now, minimally invasive, include bariatrics, hernia repair, colorectal surgeries, faster recovery, smaller incisions, faster time back to work.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call. As we are in the fourth quarter of action, Princeville calling a timeout. As they want to try to get back into this one. They're down 9. I've seen stranger things happen. You never, ever know, man. Overtime? Overtime would be something. That would take a mighty collapse here, but you never know. 9-point lead, 53 seconds to go. And it looks like Princeville's going to play the foul game. James Hunt picking up the foul. That's his first. So they put him here into the ball game to try to draw some of those fouls, I imagine, to try to extend this ball game. Hoping for some misses. A-Town's been pretty decent here tonight from the free throw line. I won't say fantastic, but I do think they've been pretty decent here. And right as I say that, they missed the first.
It's the announcer's curse.
The announcer's curse strikes again. See, back in the 1-on-1 days, that'd be Princeville basketball potentially. Second one's up and good though for Slagle. I miss the 1-on-1, man. I desperately miss the 1-on-1. That made the game so interesting, especially down the stretch. Be it Princeville probably be in the double bonus by now. Going inside, Mellick loses it, and he walked with it. Oh, and what do you know, Dickinson, a shot that didn't count, he finally hit one. He hit one early in this game, and he hasn't hit one since. I think he's smiling. I think he knows. I think he's thinking the same thing. They get it. Oh, that one. Who's that going to be out on? That's going to be out on Princeville. Mellick got his hand on it. 42.8 seconds to go. They'll get it inside, get it to Branson Thomas, back to Keenan. Haven't fouled yet, 35 seconds, little full court pressure. Nice pass, Slagle gonna drive all the way to the basket. That one's blocked away. 30.5 seconds to go, and A-Town will have to inbound the basketball again. Varsity game coming up shortly after this one. Trey Keenan with it, 25 seconds to go. And they're going to call Mellick with the foul. He's going to pick up his third. And that'll send Trey Keenan to the line, trying to ice this one away. Some would say it is pretty much iced away. A 10-point lead, 24.2 seconds. But again, seen stranger things. First one's up and good. Trey Keenan going to add to his point total here. He's up to 18 points here tonight. One more coming, and it's up and good. 19 points for Keenan, 12-point lead for A-Town. And with 24.2 seconds to go, Princeville running out of options. Bringing it up the floor. Here's James Hunt, top of the key, right side to Carroll, inside pass. Goes to Kraft, turnaround shot, that's no good. Rebound into the hands of Trey Keenan. And that should do it once they cross the timeline. Keenan will get across that timeline, and that's going to end it. What a ball game here as this one back and forth all the way through. 47-35. The A-Town JV squad picks up the win here tonight against the Princeville Princes. And let's take a look at our scoring breakdown here before we sign off and head to the varsity ball game, which is happening in just a little bit. Let's see, leading scorer here in this ball game, Trey Keenan. He led the game with 19 points. Fantastic outing once again by Keenan, especially icing the game away late there from the free throw line. Carson Slagle in double figures once again. He had 13 points here tonight. Very quiet, though, in the second half. He had 9 points in the first half. Very quiet in the second half, though, only with 4 points there. But, hey, he didn't need to do too much. A-Town had the lead most of the way, so... finished with 13 points, though, tonight. 4 points for Cooper Anderson. 3 points, Elias Carrion. 3 points for Branson Thomas. 3 points for Owen Timmons. And number 31, I should say, Caden Rogers had 2 points. Wanted to see what they were doing, what that PA announcer was saying there. So, yeah, 2 points then for Caden Rogers. That's your scoring breakdown here tonight. Let's take a look at the Princeville side. A lot of guys scored here tonight for Princeville. It's just not a lot of consistency. A couple baskets from one, couple baskets from another. Not anybody really leading the way in the scoring department. 9 points leading the way for Jackson Kraft. He was their leading scorer. 7 points for Gavin Carroll. Came in off the bench, played pretty well for the Princes. 5 points for Blake Dickinson. He shot the ball a lot here tonight and just couldn't get those baskets to go. So Blake Dickinson finishes with 5 points, 4 points for James Hunt, 4 points for Chase Eberly. 2 points for Kyler Sarnes, 2 points for Hunter Cornell, 2 points for Oliver Mellick. And that is going to put an end to this one here, as that's the scoring breakdown. A-Town got off to a fast start here in this ball game. They went on a 12-0 run after Princeville made it 7-4. Next thing you knew, it was 19-4. And A-Town really never let the lead get to within, 7, 8 points. It did get down to 7 or 8 points on a couple of occasions, but after that they were able to hang on and never really, I think the closest it got was 6 at one time, and it was a very quick instance where that got to within 6. But with that being said, a very impressive second half, hanging on now. Offense kind of whittled away a little bit in the second half for A-Town. They only scored 3 points in the third quarter, but they were able to get the job done. Scored 15 in the fourth quarter, so that's certainly a positive there for the JV side. And like I said, they go on to pick up the win here tonight, 47-35. We do have the varsity game coming up a little bit later on. We'll have that for you on a different stream, so head to our homepage, click on the live tab, and that'll bring you to all of the games that we've got going on here tonight. We got a lot of them happening right now, and we're excited for that. But A-Town will take on Princeville. Princeville winners of 13 games in a row, and we'll see if A-Town can stop that streak here tonight or if the streak will continue to 14 in a row. We'll be happy to bring that one to you. We'll be on the air here in about 6 or 7 minutes from now. I do got to take a bathroom break, though, so before we go on. So with that being said, that's going to put an end to this stream. Again, head over to the homepage, click on the live tab, and you'll see the new stream up there ready to go. We will go live, though, on that stream in just a few moments. Until then, have a great rest of your evening, though. If I don't talk to you there, have a good evening, and we will have that varsity game, though, for you in just a couple of minutes here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.